I hope you beautiful lot. My name's Jason and this is my 80's podcast. You put the boom boom into my heart. Right, here comes the intro. Oh, well, that was quick. This is what I'm playing. Right, welcome back. Take a good look at there. Hey up, you beautiful lot. My name's Jason. This is my 80's podcast. You put the boom boom into my heart. 2 years old. This is my 2 years anniversary. So I've just put some clips together just to say thank you to everybody for the last 2 years. If you've not seen one before, I've just put one out this morning, which is my first ever one I did with Karen on my mobile phone. Check that out. So this is just a complication, it's not even called that. There's loads of different bits put together over the last 2 years and some of the fun and laughs that I've had with some of the most amazing people I've met and I've chatted to. So please take a look and a listen. 2 years old today, 16th of April. What a blast. Have a good day, beautiful lot.
Down a bit. Is that you, the little one?
That's me, that little fat thing.
Oh.
So this is not an 80's one, but it's near enough. I mean, look at that.
Oh, that's quite sweet.
I was 2. I look like I've just ate myself twice.
No, when you're a child, though, you're not fat, are you?
Just a child like that.
But it's really bizarre because people say, "Oh, I didn't realise you were ginger." When it's not ginger, it's when the photos were taken in the 70s and 80s. It wasn't as good as bloody ginger. Not that there's anything wrong with being ginger, but I just how can I be ginger? My hair's so dark.
And the other colours are
stuff. You look at Ice Baby.
Yeah.
Sampling the Queen song.
Oh, I love that. Do you know, Under Pressure is one of the most.
It's amazing.
I think that's an underrated song as well.
I was out with a few weeks ago, Kate and we went out to Bath. We saw a David Bowie tribute. Best tribute act I've ever seen.
Was that?
David Bowie, amazing the tribute act.
Because a friend of ours does an ABBA tribute band, and some friend of mine goes, "Oh, I went to watch this George." I goes, "Come on." I goes, I've watched him live, and I think because I idolise him, he's the one. I can't go and watch someone do George Michael. It's just the one person.
You'll be comparing it all the time.
Absolutely. I'm not questioning the question. Where were you in 1980? Was it 80? I'm going to have to have a look now. Hold on. The brain. 1985 when thingy came out. Live Aid. Can you remember where you were when Live Aid came out? I asked someone this.
I'm in West Sussex and I was 14. I remember watching it all day.
Same age as me.
And it was really nice. I remember watching it. Yeah.
It was red hot, wasn't it? I always remember it being really hot.
Yeah.
And I can remember because it was at the time where Madonna wasn't as massive, was she? But she was on there.
Yeah.
And I always remember her doing a stint, and I used to think, God, she's really cool. And that's probably where I became a little bit more into Madonna. I enjoyed it, thinking about it, watching it there. And that was when I got into Mick Jagger and Bowie, because they did that duet, didn't they?
That's in the Street, yeah.
And it was one for that. And
yeah. Because I think Status Quo opened it, didn't they?
Yes.
And then
but
Phil Collins flew to Ethiopia.
Absolutely. George Michael was amazing on it, but for me, Queen just took that show.
Completely I've seen Jackson,
different height.
But Queen at Live Aid, we sung to the crowds and they sung back. I'm getting goosebumps now thinking about it.
You've just literally said that, and my arms are just going up when you said that as well.
Yeah.
Because I watched that the other day, Queen, and even when I watched that the other day, and it's just mind blowing how amazing. And you don't realise because when you listen to this. Take a listen to this.
Tell me again.
You stop picking your teeth. You can hear what I had to say.
You gotta get the back.
I told him not to call.
Go on,
anybody.
Whooper.
They fished your card out of my pocket.
You're wet.
Really, Marty?
Oh, you gotta love the sarcasm, ain't you? Especially Whoopi Goldberg bringing it to you.
She nuts.
Is she
Found her
nuts?
screaming, soaking wet, waving down cars near Battery Park. What happened? Fell in the river.
I told you, I didn't fall in the river. I was thrown.
By your pimp, your John.
Ooh.
What is it with you people? Every time you see a black woman, it has to be a pimp or a John? What do you think? There's a lot of work down on the pier?
Go on,
Focus?
Whopper.
You think I'm giving blowjobs down there to goldfish?
That was the
Some kind
part.
of
Blow
medication.
jobs
Not that I
to
know of.
goldfish.
Some kind of
Brilliant.
Marty, you know, you can talk directly to me, asshole.
Watch your mouth.
There is
Go
a
on,
dead
Whopper.
man floating
She was
around
just
in the river.
amazing in this program. You've got to watch it, especially watch the bit where she was doing jumping jack flash as well.
We found nothing.
Singing the song.
Nothing.
Well, drag the river. There are killers running around the fucking city.
How would you like me to wash your mouth out with a
Go on,
wire
Whopper.
brush?
How'd you like if I kick you in the nuts so hard that they get lodged in your fucking nuts?
Ooh. She's gonna kick.
My, that's a vivid image, isn't it? Officer, look, here's my card.
Do you know what?
I'll be responsible
I
for her. I promise you that.
absolutely love
Better
Whopper.
get her to some doctor.
There's nothing wrong with me, you dumb motherfucker. I told you.
That's the word I don't like. Rosie Poker for
Sir, it's Tourette's syndrome.
disturbing the
Tourette's.
It's an illness. People can't stop swearing. They don't even know they're doing it. She has it bad. She usually spits.
She's very camp. She's every gay man's dream. She's brilliant. And to Nicola is the sensible one out of us all. So we're going to talk. Well, I say sensible. So we're going to talk about 80s stuff. But first, we're going to do Name That Boom Boom. So I'm going to read these lyrics out to you. And you've got to guess them. You ready?
Yeah.
They're going to be quiet. They're not a bit quiet. They're normally all mouth there, this pair. Right. You ready? The first one is, you've got too far this time, but I'm dancing on a Valentine. I'll tell you somebody's fooling around with my chances on the danger line.
Oh,
Go on, go on.
oh, I've got it in the top right.
Do you want me to say it again? You've got
Is that
too,
the-
you've gone too far.
Oh, Claire,
this
don't
time,
start.
but I'm dancing on the Valentine. I tell you somebody's fooling around with my chances on the danger
Oh.
line.
Dancing on the Valentine.
What's the
Across
song?
the bridge
That's it,
when
yeah.
I find it.
Who sings it?
It's Duran Duran.
Yeah. And
Oh, it was
the,
on the tip of my tongue.
the
Oh, of course
reflex.
it was, babes.
Oh.
Oh, I went all blank, babe.
You went all blank. Right. The reflex. That was 1983, Nick. That's how old we've
No, it
become.
weren't.
Yeah.
Hey, Rob was born that year.
See. Oh, Snatcher. Right. You should get this one, Claire. You both should
Well,
get
I
this.
better
You
get
should get this one, Claire. I'm going to throw this paper. You will get it.
No pressure, no
Right,
pressure.
you ready? Tender love is blind. It requires a dedication. All this love we feel needs no conversation.
We ride it together. Oh,
Yay!
yeah.
Love
with
with
each
each
other.
other.
Oh,
Islands in the stream. Yeah.
Yeah.
We got that one. We done that one. Right, I've got you
It's
another
still
one. Here you
raining.
go.
yeah, I just can't name it.
You still got it. Who cares whether you can name
Got it, babe.
Right, go on. You should get this one. Everyone laughs because I say that. You should get this one. You're a slave to fashion and your life is full of passion. It's the way that you are. You suffered for your arts with a jogging in the park.
Jogging in the park.
You should get this, Nick. You would.
I've never heard
I'll
of
sing
it.
it again. You're a slave to fashion and your life is full of passion. It's the way you are. You suffered for your arts with a jogging in the park.
Oh, I don't know.
I'm gonna have to sing this now. This is what I was
You're
waiting.
going to have to sing it. I can't.
You ready? Well, I'm back with my sister talking about 80s stuff. So I'm gonna posters. I'm gonna talk about posters on. Did you have posters on?
Oh, I had Mel and Kim
Oh,
because I had the bottom bunk, so I only had a teeny tiny bit of wall, and I had Mel and Kim on mine.
It's not bitty. you know.
Roxanne had Bros. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, 'cause she was obsessed with Bros, wasn't she?
Yeah,
You know,
I
what I
was
mean?
Mel and Kim. I was obsessed with Gaza as well.
Gaza.
For some strange reason, Paul Gascoigne.
Paul-
For some strange reason,
Christ.
and yours was. It just said my dad put a Sam Fox on his wall.
He did. With his big,
To
massive.
give you a bit of trauma, Jay.
Yes. To be honest, part of me, we'll talk about this, and I just think they must have known. I always think because I had that.
I'm
I
going
had
to ask you right. we've just been talking about clothes, haven't we? Like the 80s clothes. Is that there's a photograph somewhere? I know there is, and it's got to be you that's got it. Of you and your hair is curly. You know when you used to ladle it with wet look gel.
80s wet look gel. And he used to give me. It used to have spots on his hair.
Like a crop top, Jay, in the summer.
I've got it, and I look like I've got a long body and short legs.
Yeah,
I've got that photo.
Rob loves 80s films, right? Like 80s horrors and that, and he loves them. We was watching an 80s horror yesterday, and there was wearing exactly what we've just described your outfit, and I said to him, "Why was that not?" I know, like you can wear what you wear, and clothes don't make it, but it looks very camp.
Yeah.
That look, but it wasn't back in the day.
All I see now,
why is it as a camp look? How does that work?
When I look at that, all I see in that when I see that photo, because if you go on Facebook now and it's on there, I've
tried having a look, Jay, I couldn't find it.
I'll get it and I'll send it to you. And I remember that look when I used to wear that was I look like I've got a long body. I look like long body, short legs, and all I can see is my genital area.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because all I can see is the 12.5 inches. It's just too much.
Oh, Jason!
James Bond, he can't sing.
No, I think that's like casting over talent, and I think that's so wrong.
But there's a lot of people out there that would have been that people that wasn't amazingly famous that could have absolutely smashed that part.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Just think like, and I've been waiting to check something else as well. So just hang fire while I check this. Because if this is one that was, let me have a look. Oh no, never mind. I was gonna say Wicked, but Wicked was certainly not 80s.
No, what? If 80s had been Wicked, this whole episode would have been about that.
Well, when if we ever do a podcast that's not about 80s, we could just talk about Wicked.
Absolutely, flaming lootly. So
what's about Wicked week?
So, I mean, apart from that musicals, is it? We're not going to talk about that thrillers. But what other 80s? Because I was looking, and I couldn't. Because I know there's quite a lot of 80s musicals out there, wasn't there? But I can't. Off the top of my head, I can't even think. I mean, I know there was loads. I seen some the other day, and I think
Sunset Boulevard was 80s originally. I think Chess is 80s.
Yes, Chess was.
Chess. Everybody's playing the game. That's one of my favourite songs from a musical.
I know him so well, isn't it? From there.
And but these shows are classic.
Yeah, they are.
Right,
I'll tell you that in a bit. Right. Who had 80s hits with Suicide Blonde, Tear Us Apart, and I Need You Tonight?
No, it's not Split-ins, is it?
I won't tell you, don't worry, I'll tell you after.
Suicide Blonde. I'll say Split-ins.
Right, you won't be able to name the lead singer, but I'll give you that after anyway. Right. What 1981 Australian band song had the lyrics, burying bread from a man in Brussels, he was 6'4" and full of muscles. I said, do you speak my language?
Do I have to name the band?
Yeah.
I know the song.
Yeah. What's the song? It's when you send people out to. Where does your husband go every day?
Work.
And what?
I'd work down under. Was it?
Ooh. I'll tell you after. Don't. Right. Where did the group originate? You wouldn't know because you didn't get the answer. I can't tell you whether you got the answer right. Name the Australian soap that Danny Minogue starred in as Emma Jackson in 1989.
Danny Minogue. Was it Neighbours?
I tend to give the answers away when I'm doing them. So let's start. I'm really bad. So the first one, I've started off easy.
All right.
Right. Which country are 80s pop legends are from?
Norway.
Right. The second part is, can you tell me the lead singer?
Harkett.
Question 2. Well, you will get this because you're a wet fan. Wet, Wet, Wet are the biggest band to come from Wales. True or false?
Oh, Scotland.
As soon as I wrote down, I thought, no. And then he said the other question was, where do they come from?
Oh, yeah.
See, I suppose to give you the answers after, and I'm sitting there cheering with you.
Well, Lee's a big half fan. Wet, Wet, Wet. So.
I remember you saying that. That's why. And I thought she'll get that anyway. Right, number 3. The Power of Love appears on the Back to the Future soundtrack. Who performed it?
Huey Lewis in the News. Oh, yes.
And can you tell me who played the lead role in Back to the Future films?
Michael J. Fox.
Right, third word. Break. Snap. Breaking. Don't go breaking my heart. Break. You've broke it. Who cares? Break. Breaking. Broken. 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 Fourth word. I forgot now the others were. Heart. Chest. Hearts. Oh, let's not put your hand on your heart. I was in sync then. First word. 2. Second word. 2. Come join the fun, everybody. Come see all the come. Second word. First word. 2. Third word. Break. Broke. Broken. Heart. Broken. Why can't I? Broken heart. Don't go breaking my heart. I wouldn't if I tried. It's not that one. 2. 2 hearts are broken. But I'm getting confused. So the fourth word is, go on. Heart. The fourth word is heart. Hearts. Something broken. Hearts in. Oh God, I can't think. Second word is. First word is 2. 2 something hearts are broken. 2 broken hearts. Jason Donovan, what is it called? What's it called? What's it called? Oh, I can't remember. It's a Jason Donovan, isn't it? And I can't remember the effing word of it. Something.
Okay.
Something broken heart. 2 syllables. First syllable. You. Me. Woman. Woman. So sound woman. Lady. You bad woman. You bad woman. Me. Not woman. Man. Men. Sounds like 2. So it's men. What's the second syllable? Why can't I get it? Too many broken hearts. 4 words. First word. Me and you. All of us. Everybody. Sounds like I'm looking around. I don't know what everybody. Second word. Shut. Blink. Close. Close. We close our eyes. We never lose a game. Imagination never lets us take the blame. Do you know what? That man was the reason I knew I was gay. I always remember watching him in that video with that dirty white t-shirt on and just thinking to himself, it's a film. Turn this off. Hold on.
Are you beautiful?
Right, so it's
5 words.
5 words. First word.
First word.
Film.
Film.
Third word.
Third word.
The.
Fourth word.
Fourth word.
Mess.
Spin. Say what you see. Say what you see.
Yeah.
Oh God. When it all goes wrong. See, and I always think, I always say to people, I'm so glad things have changed now. But for me, the 80s were, I'd love to go back to, I keep saying this all the time. I'd probably miss technology more than anything else if I had to go back. But I'd take it with me.
Yeah.
Right, so I've got another question. Right, Queen's ninth studio album was a soundtrack to which movie released in 1980?
Oh, crikey. Oh, I know it. I know it, but
No, some of the things I did when I was 15, 16, growing up in the 80s, thank the Lord they weren't video recorded.
yeah, you're being looked up now.
You know what I mean? You just think to yourself, thank God that they weren't ever video recorded, because now,
weren't they?
Brilliant. And I never got to see them in concert, but I got to see them when, oh God, we're going back, probably about 15, 20 years ago, when they used to have like these 80s revival concerts, and it was in Birmingham.
Here and Now?
Yes.
Is that what it was?
Yeah. And there was only 3 of them, and then there was Altered Images, Kim Wilde, Human League. There was just absolutely loads of it. And I have to be honest, and what was great as well was that the people there were the same age.
Yeah.
It wasn't, you know what I mean? You didn't have all the bouncing other, because they were just all your age group.
That's what we love about Rewind and Chillfest.
And I was another question. What was that 80s thing you went to? Because there's one coming to Leicester. Do you know the
disco for grown ups?
Yes.
Oh, that was really good.
Is it good?
That was in Norwich, and they go around the country.
Yeah, everyone our age, more or less, wasn't it? And just banger after banger.
Yeah, it was. It was like 70s, 80s, 90s. Oh, everyone was prepared.
I would be. I would be in heaven with that. I love
steps, didn't I?
Did you? I love all that. Do you know what? It's like as much as people say about, because I do think the 80s for me was the best decade ever. And I know people probably don't agree, but for me, it was even now.
I can't see Karen.
Can you not? Well, I can.
Can you hear me? You can move yourself.
Can you hear us, Lee?
I can hear you. You can move yourself if you hold.
Oh yeah, you can. Oh, who's moved that? Let's just move round then. Did you move that, Karen?
I moved myself.
Well, when you moved it, we all moved.
Oh, I didn't touch you.
Because it was in 4s and that.
Touch you either.
Don't keep touching yourself.
Touch myself.
So how did you turn it then? Because I don't know how you do it.
I can't see Leanne's doing her hands now. All I can see is her mouth.
Oh, how did you turn that then?
How does it turn what?
You make this all move around.
I just moved me. I put my finger on me, look, and I'm going, ooh. There you go.
God knows, I could not watch Golden Girls. It used to be on a Friday. And my dad used to look at me going out, because I would be not just laughing, I'd be crying laughing. And my dad would look at me and he probably didn't get this sort of sarcastic, because it was very sarcastic, wasn't it? It was very very
quick.
Yeah, one-liners, and they were so not nasty, they were so quick-witted with each other, weren't they? And I used to be rolling around laughing, and my dad would go, there's something not right with it. I mean, he's not wrong. Yeah, he wasn't wrong. But I love Dynasty I think it's, for me, it was more the Joan Collins, how iconic that character was. I mean, she was just, do you know what I mean? In the fighting scenes, fighting scenes.
Brilliant.
You have to watch them now. It's incredible.
They had the Colbys.
The Colbys were the spin-off, weren't it, from Dynasty?
Yeah.
Or Dynasty. I think America call it Dynasty.
I know what is it, Dynasty or Dynasty? I think we say Dynasty. Do we not say Dynasty? Dynasty, but Americans say Dynasty.
Dynasty.
Werewolf in London.
I'm gonna do it one more time because you should get this.
I think it's the Midlands accent that throws us all.
When did you say dance floor?
No, Wenda.
Not Melbourne dance floor.
Right. Full moon in the city and the night was young. I was hungry for love. I was hungry for fun. I was hunting you down and I was the bait.
Sing it.
Full moon in the city and the night was young. I was hungry for love. I was hungry for fun. I was hunting you down, and I was the bait. It's Samantha Fox. Touch me.
It's really not.
Oh, no, it's not. No, that's not. That is nothing.
I want to feel your body.
I disagree.
Your heartbeat next to
That couldn't be further away from Sam Fox Touch Me if you paid me. That just isn't it.
It's when Paul put meatloaf. Poor Samantha Fox doesn't sound
Don't let us ever do name that tune.
How brilliant was that? How amazing was that? Do you know what? This is why I love doing my 80s podcast, because I get to have some amazing guests on and then just be able to do some great 80s stuff on my own as well. And I just absolutely blows my mind. So please, if you want to follow me, Instagram, TikTok, it's not Twitter, I keep saying Twitter, X, Facebook, YouTube. Follow me on YouTube for some great episodes, on Spotify, an audio version go onto Apple as well. And please have a great day, you beautiful lot. Y'all come back now. You hear?